Joshua Cheptegei, a Ugandan, becomes the world champion over 10,000 metres.
The 2 gold medals won by Joshua Cheptegei and Halima Nakaayi at the IAF World Championship in Doha, Qatar recently put Uganda in 9th position on the athletics table. Cheptegei won the men's category of 10,000 meters, while Nakaayi took the lead in the women's 800-meter race.
This weight must go on. It's glory for Uganda.
The victory for many of us in council was actually expected. If Joshua Cheptegei hadn't won, I think we'd be more shocked.
Cheptegei's employer, the Uganda Police Force, have come all out to pledge more support for him.
The IGP has pledged to continue providing the best to support Inspector Cheptegei and all his teammates in the police sports team.
It is not news that many times athletes have found themselves in uncomfortable positions regarding funding for their travel and participation in local and international events. According to the National Council of Sports, NCS, football took the lion's share of the sports budget this financial year, being allocated 10 billion shillings. NCS spokesperson Ismail Dakabachigongo says their budget proposal was more than 150 billion shillings, and with this they intended to support the 48 associations and federations that subscribe to the council.
But the challenges, I think, with budgeting that has brought football into the debate, that football earns a lot more money than athletics does, stems from a meeting that National Council of Sports and several other stakeholders in the Ministry of Education and Sports and Federation leaders had with the President back in 2017 in Rachtura. At the time, all federations were meant to come up with all their budget needs at the time, which included athletics, football, basketball, and a few others, and boxing. And that's the basis upon which money was allocated at the time, and those percentages have not changed.
Besides the budget constraints, Chigongo also mentioned the act under which the council is run as a barrier. However, Alan Sewanyana, a member of parliament who sits on the parliament's Education and Sports Committee, refutes this argument.
The National Council of Sports Act was enacted in 1964, and this is the law that tags sport as voluntary and amateur. That's where, for me, all the problems start.
What matters is the national sports policy and the goodwill of those leaders at the National Council of Sports. If you could look at the disorganization at National Council of Sports, it is more or less like that at the Federation of Uganda Football Association. The leaders there that have been involved in so much chaos.
Sewanyana does acknowledge that the law should be amended to match the current trends.
And 2-3 weeks ago, the Speaker ordered the Minister of Sports that if by the end of this session they don't present such a bill, it will require another member of Parliament to bring that bill in form of a private member's bill.
At the time the NCS law was enacted, the council was only administering 4 sporting activities. Solomon Kawesa, NTV.